Maybe it's cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Oh, don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind.
We have just arrived in Berlin and we've just checked into our hotel. It is currently 11:30 in the morning and it is really dark and dingy in here, but it's quite a nice room. This is our bathroom. Got a lovely big shower, as you can see. Lots of mirrors. Then this is our bed. We're just laughing at how separate it is. We've got a duvet each. It kind of just looks like a camp bed, but it's quite comfy. And then this is the view. So we've got a river. Not sure what river that is at all. Are you?
The Berlin River.
The Berlin River. He said we had a view of the gardens. Not sure what he meant by that, because all I can see is shipping containers and pallets. I think he might have meant like down here, but because we're so high up, we're on the top floor. Can't see it. It's quite a cool like beach vibey. Can imagine they must have some parties and things there. But yeah, we are obviously here because Josh is doing the marathon tomorrow, and today we are just, well, we're gonna go get some food now because we're both absolutely starving. I only had a panu raisin and a cappuccino at the airport. Josh did have some oats, but yeah, we're both really hungry. We got up at 3:30 this morning and it's technically 10:30 at home. Yeah, going to find some food. Not sure which direction we're even meant to walk, to be honest. The really tall building with the spike on top and the ball, I don't know what it's called, is like over that way, so I think we might head over there. It was meant to be really warm this weekend, but I think it's quite mild. It's going to stay about 18, 19, which is fine. We did think it was going to be like 24 degrees because I was fully prepared to like bring my summer wardrobe back over here. Yeah, find some food, go to the expo so Josh can pick up his race number, and then tonight we will just get some sort of chilled food. Obviously Josh is running in the morning, so we can't go overboard on the food. Probably try and find like a steak or something like that. What do you reckon?
I reckon. Yeah. She may clean my throat. Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna
Where to go?
yeah. That's a TV tower, that, the big thing.
Yeah, but what's its name? It's like, isn't it like
TV tower.
Oh.
So it says here.
I thought it was quite a popular like monument.
Oh, there it says TV tower.
Oh gosh, I am so hungry.
And that's what it looks like. Because that meter there, that means middle.
Right, which means you think means middle of the city or something.
Yes, that is.
Yes, I do. We even brought a book. Not sure when I'll be reading that. I should have read it on the plane, really. We were just saying how easy it is to fly without children when you've got children, but it's also just really boring. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? It's an USB. It's an old USB.
Huge.
Right,
oh, and it's circle plugs.
oh, is it? We're going to have to buy a plug.
Mm-hmm.
Did we make the wrong choice?
Well, it's not fuck's sake, it's fine, sure.
Managed to find a chicken bagel and a very large coffee.
We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that
literally about 2 or 3 hours after we last spoke. I completely kind of forgot we were vlogging, to be honest. We sat in that little cafe and had some lunch and a coffee, and we then went to get Josh's race number from the expo, and it was just very manic, and I just completely forgot to get my camera out. But we're back where we started, and we are near that cafe that we went to, and we're just going to have a little touristy walk and get another coffee, and well, I don't know, I might get a cocktail or something. Josh can have a coffee. Josh said he needs to eat more for tomorrow. I'm not that hungry just yet, but I'm sure I could eat something. The weather is actually quite nice. There's just a few black clouds. In fact, that looks really black. It's not as black as it looks on the screen. We've got the big TV mast there, which is like the Berlin Monument, really. I mean, we could go and see what the queue's like. Let's go in there. Let's go up it.
Yeah, after we've had something. Could be another 2 hours.
Yeah, Little Big City, that's what the tickets were for. I was looking on that computer in the underground then. We've just been getting the Little Big City, that's obviously what they call like the trip up there.
Alright.
But yeah, you can go up there, so might try and get up there at some point. Definitely going to get some Dunkin' Donuts as well. I keep seeing people with Dunkin' Donut
Getting
boxes.
smashed up tomorrow.
Well, I could buy a box tonight and I'll have one tonight, and then you can have however many you want tomorrow. We've literally just found like this little health cafe, and I've just got a little Asahi yogurt granola bowl, and then Josh has ordered a chicken poke bowl with 2 portions of rice.
You.
It needs all the carbs.
Oh.
That open that. Josh's got his poke bowl. Lots and lots of rice.
Double rice.
Tourist.
Proper tourist.
We've just decided to come for a little walk really and just try and work out what's going on, because we were just saying that we don't think the city is as nice as everyone makes out, but I think it's because we were in the wrong side of the city. There's all these nice buildings now, and it makes sense as to why people would say that, because there's just some really nice buildings. Well, we know what it's called, but I don't know what it actually is. That's the cathedral. I think this is like an art gallery, art museum. It really smells like cannabis around here. We're just gonna try and find somewhere to sit and have a coffee and maybe a cocktail and a glass of wine though. There was somewhere really nice back there, but I'm glad we carried on walking because it's much nicer around here. And I can kind of see why people say that Berlin is beautiful. Well, we've had an absolute nightmare. And you know what? We always do when we come away on somewhere like this on the first night. Like, I could have literally written, if I was going to write how our first night was going to go in Berlin, this is how it was going to go. Where we are staying, there's just not really anywhere to eat at all. We didn't want to get the train back into the city because it was late and we wanted like an early night. Obviously we've been up since 3 o'clock and we need to get up early. So we found this place across the river over there called Sage on maps, and it was like a 15-minute walk. Bearing in mind we've already done like 20,000 steps, our feet are killing, which is not good for Josh at all. Got there and like we were like, oh, this is weird, like there's a bouncer on the door. They were like, oh, you need to pay him for the event. We're like, oh, we just want the restaurant. They were like, yeah, sorry, the restaurant's closed tonight, there's an event on. Our hotel restaurant is closed tonight because there's an event on. So we walked back to the train station, which is back to our hotel and then over the road, because we knew there was like a McDonald's or Subway. And we were just like, do you know what, it's just gonna have to be one of them nights where we just eat a Subway or a McDonald's, even though we have plenty of them in the UK, because we are literally just not walking around looking for restaurants. Anyway, we went to the supermarket in the train station and we got a pasta bowl each. There was like a pasta bar and it actually was quite nice. So I've got some pasta, got some crisps, got some sushi to share, and we're literally just gonna have to sit here in the hotel and eat it. So first night in Berlin and we're not even eating in a restaurant, but do you know what, it is what it is. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
It's 7.
It's 7:30. So at least we'll, you know, be in bed early. It is race day and we are ready to go. I literally got up about 20 minutes ago. Josh woke me up. It's 5 to 8, so we really probably need to go. He said that we wanted to leave at 4:15. It's 5 to. He's just getting ready. Gotta get them juice packs in, look. Why are they in a plastic bag?
Oh, it's got a little hole in it.
Ah.
So, and it has that for a bit. I say it is a minute hole, but it ends up leaking down your front, and it's just a bit pissy. So
there you go.
There you go. Not a sandwich bag, that's all.
I have got, I was just saying, I'm just like Princess Diana today. I've got this little 2-piece set on, which is actually my friend Holly's, but it's really nice. It's like butter. Got an Adanola jumper just in case it gets cold, but it's meant to be nice weather, so I've kind of brought it for this morning because it'll be cooler this morning. And then I've just got my socks and my marathon runners on because, well,
you're running that marathon.
We're at a marathon, so might as well put the Mazza runners on. But yeah, when we are in the, well, when Josh was pretty much gone and raced away, I'm going to try and find a nice cafe and get myself some breakfast / brunch and a nice coffee. So it obviously needs to be somewhere that I can feel like I can sit for quite a while, because Josh will be running for 2 hours and 40 minutes, hopefully.
No, 2:50 is the target.
Yeah, but you said anyway in the 2-4 bracket. So like 2 hours and 48 minutes and 52 seconds, I'm gonna say. 2 hours, 48 minutes and 52 seconds.
Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
I love that. Love it.
Right. I don't know if to take a book or not. Should I take a book? I don't know.
Take a book.
Off he goes. Good luck. So Josh has gone now and I am just aimlessly walking around Berlin trying to find some breakfast. Someone on my Instagram really recommended this restaurant cafe called Factory Girl, but it's quite far away and I don't want to get lost or my phone die. So I'm basically just going to like the finish line, where the finish line is, and I'm just going to sit on here somewhere, have some breakfast, find some breakfast, and then I can go to like the finish line and see where Josh is. It's actually really busy around here, so it makes me feel a little bit better because I was literally walking down some little back streets which wasn't very fun. I know there's a Starbucks on here, but I don't really want to go to Starbucks, but I think I might have to because, right, Starbucks is there and the queue is absolutely massive. I think I just need to find a cafe around here somewhere that's not Starbucks because, wow, the queue is literally on the street. So maybe we won't do that. He has finished in 2 hours and 45 minutes. So even better than what I said. What did I say? 2 hours 48 and 52. And what did you get? 2:45 and 5:02. Wow. There you go then. We are just gonna head back to the room now. Well, the hotel. Let Josh have a shower, like refresh ourselves, and then go back out and find lots of food. I mean there's an underground station there.
Can jump on it?
Yeah. I just think it'll be really busy.
No, because there's not loads of finishers yet.
Yeah, true.
You can't trickling through.
Right, let's
Probably
go.
better now doing it than.
Aussicht auf ein Getränk an unserer Bar genießen. Für unser Restaurant verlassen Sie den Aufzug bitte nach rechts. Wir wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Aufenthalt.
For the observation deck, please exit the elevator to the left. There you can enjoy the view with a drink at our bar. For our restaurant, please leave the elevator to the right. We wish you a pleasant stay.
We have just got back to the hotel. It is 7:20. We kind of like wandered around aimlessly for hours after we came back to the room, got changed and left. We went to this cafe that someone had recommended. They said that they'd eaten there like 3 times in 5 days. So he was like, oh, it looks really nice, let's go. And it was a vegan. Nothing against vegans, but like we just didn't want vegan food. We wanted like actual food. Well, like meat and stuff like that. And it was so busy and we were like, oh yeah, we've got a table, like really good, meant to be really good coffee, and like the whole menu was vegan. And Josh had obviously just run a marathon, so he wanted like protein. So we left there, like walked back into the centre. Like my feet are absolutely killing. I'm just gonna actually check my step count. And Josh has run a marathon, so his feet probably hurt him more than mine.
Mine actually.
But he had sliders on, so... what's he doing? Health. So today I've done 20,000 steps. And yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Did you show me what I did yesterday?
Yeah, you did 20 or 25 yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah. Why is it not showing me now? Yesterday I did 26,572. Today I've done nearly 25,000. I've done 24,534 steps. Then we did go for like a little coffee, just like a little side street cafe. Started walking around, couldn't decide whether we wanted to eat at that point. It was 3:30. We were literally like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, we ended up going up the TV tower, which was obviously something to do, and it was quite good because you could see like the whole view of Berlin from being up there. Then we went to scope out a burger restaurant that someone had recommended, and it was just very...
It's alright.
It looked alright. It was just very street foody, and we just didn't fancy that. We fancied actually sitting in like a restaurant. Because we'd not done that yet. Obviously last night we didn't even eat out. We ate in the hotel room. So it was like, I don't really just want like a street foody burger. It was busy again, so it was obviously nice and good food. But we just didn't fancy that sort of food. So we walked around aimlessly again, and then we were like, right, we are just finding Italian and we are sitting down, because if not we are just going to be literally walking all night. So went to this Italian, then we walked back down to the Brandenburger Gate, which is where the marathon finished. Decided to get on the train, like went up these steps to this train station, and there was loads of bars, and I was like, God, like Berlin is actually just so big that I just don't think we've seen it at all. And I think if you were going to come, you'd have to spend a good 4 or 5 days here to kind of see it and make the most of it. Because we've spent a lot of time like right in the centre near the TV tower, and I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of a dump. Like there's a lot of tramps around, it stinks of wee. There's just a lot of weird people. It's quite rough and ready. There's loads of like takeouts, loads of like street food, just people everywhere, whereas all like the side street towns to it are a lot nicer. Anyway, so we went up these random train steps to get to this train station, and then we could see like how nice this like bit looked right by the river. There were loads of restaurants and bars, and they were absolutely booming. But in our heads we'd planned to come back to the hotel and go to the hotel bar, because it's like a rooftop bar and it's really nice. We've just got here now, and there is an event on, and it's like a really foreign, German, vibey, like young teenagers. Like they all are just, it's just a very European event. And now we're just like, great. Like, you can, I don't know if you can hear the music. And it's literally 20 past 7, and we're now in the hotel. And that's us done. We're flying at 6 AM. And we just said now we're not going back out, because we'd have to get back on the train and back down there. And we're just not doing that. So yeah, we're not even going to the bar for a drink, because there's an event on and there's absolutely loads of people, and it's just not the kind of vibe that we wanted. But we have just bought some chocolate, some Haribo, and we've got a Dunkin' Donut each as well. So this is our night. There's no English channels apart from Sky Sports. So it looks like we're just watching Sky. No, it's not even Sky Sports, it's just Sky News. Looks like we're just watching the Sky News channel. And probably going to have an early night and head off home in the morning. Like this Comedy Central, American Dad, but it's all in German. Disney Channel. SpongeBob Squamconf. I was just laughing, saying that the best thing about this trip has just been Josh getting a PB. But I'm joking. Like, I do think Berlin is just really nice. I just think we've not seen that side to it. But it's also because we've just not been here very long. And this morning was taken up by him running. Yesterday, obviously, we didn't want to do too much because he was running today, which is fine. That's obviously the whole reason why we came here. We didn't actually come for like a proper city break. If we'd have like maybe be flying home tomorrow evening or Tuesday, then we would have had all day tomorrow. But we're flying home early morning, and yeah, we've had some bad, not bad experiences, but just like, what are we doing kind of moments. But I feel like when we go away, we just do that a lot. Like Josh just said, obviously if we were in like London or Manchester or Leeds, it wouldn't happen because we know where we are. But because we don't know where we are, it's happening, and we're not here that long. So like, if we were here again tomorrow, we'd probably have a really... Yeah, if we were here tomorrow, we'd probably end up having a really good day because we'd know exactly where to go, because we've kind of seen all of it now, but just by walking through or seeing it on the train, or like kind of knowing where to avoid. But because we've only been here really less than 48 hours, because we only got here yesterday at 10:30, and it's 7:20 in the evening now, we just haven't had the time to be looking around. But yeah, not really seen much of Berlin, but the bits that we've seen that are nice, I can see why people enjoy coming here. I think we've just also seen 50% of the bad side, and it's kind of like our trip's been a bit like, whoa. Like, there is a lot of homeless people here.
Just the outer skirts.
There's nothing wrong with homeless people, obviously. We're just not used to seeing it, especially living in Yorkshire. Like, all we see is cows and tractors. We don't live in a city, so we don't really see it, but there's a lot of that. Like, we've been to Krakow and Amsterdam as city breaks, and I wouldn't say there's as many homeless people as there is here. Like, there's just a lot of people with trolleys, and there's a lot of people just must wee everywhere. I feel like everywhere we've been, just unless it's like the really posh parts where like the cathedral was and like some of the museums, like it all just smells like wee. But I think people just must wee anywhere, literally. But yeah, we're just gonna have to chill, aren't we? Have an early night and fly back in the morning and see the kids.
It's really nice, like pastel colours.
Home time. Let's go home.